Okay, everybody. I'm going to try to spare you some adverts. You see, there's adverts all over this thing. So if I mess up on the scrolling, I apologize. Now, this article, if you take it as it is right here, this is from the Daily Mail, by the way. Breaking news, Lauren Boebert takes the lead in nail-biting Colorado race. Republicans jump ahead after slamming Democrat advisor for joking she should join OnlyFans if she loses. Now, that sounds innocent enough, but that's not what the title of the article was, that made me want to click on the article. So, in a way, I got clickbaited. The real article, let's see, I just moved everything on me. No. There it is. Firebrand Republican Lauren Boebert takes the lead in nail-biting House race in Colorado after slamming Democrat advisor for joking she should join OnlyFans. That makes it sound like homeboy has a crush. Like, hey, you should join OnlyFans, you know what I mean? You can make some money. And she had tweeted out winning. So, before we go any further, if you could give this video a like and possibly thinking about subscribing, maybe even for sure. It really helps out in the algorithm and it helps this video get recommended to others so that I can get bigger than Tim Pool, you know? So, Lauren Boebert finally took the lead in Colorado's closer-than-expected 3rd District House race on Thursday afternoon, as it now looks like her Democratic rival will seek a recount. Somebody's an election denier. After trailing Democratic challenger Adam Frisch by just a few dozen votes for the last day, Boebert took a 386-vote lead as the ballots are counted in the massive Western Slope District. As the final ballots are counted. I don't know if I said that right. Winning, the far-right gun-toting congressman tweeted as results continue to filter in with 99% of the vote counted. While Boebert was still trailing in the race, a top Democratic advisor said that she will have to resort to creating an OnlyFans account if she fails to win re-election in the closely watched Colorado House race, which was considered a shoo-in for the GOP candidate. That was a really wordy way of defending a Democrat House advisor. Liberals even suck at feminism, Boebert replied on Twitter to the crude joke, "Can y'all do anything right?" Okay. MSNBC host and well-known racist Joy Reid questioned DCCC, and DNC advisor Kurt Bardella about where Boebert would find employment and earn revenue if she loses her House seat after also closing down her Colorado restaurant earlier this year. I guess it might be a gain for OnlyFans, Bardella said, referencing the online pornography site. They do more than just porn, thanks. Which caused Reid to break out into laughter, the racist. I don't know what she would do in this scenario, Bardella leveled, but symbolically to take out one of the poster childs of the MAGA movement, someone who has been an absolute disgrace to the office that she holds, would be a great feather in the cap and would, I think, cement the fact that this has been an absolute unmitigated disaster for the MAGA wing of the Republican Party. The closer-than-expected margins in Colorado... See, I'm not even going to respond to that because it's all ridiculous. The closer-than-expected margins in Colorado are already signaling a recount request is to come from whichever candidate ends up losing. As Republicans fall short of the red tsunami they predicted through the entire midterm campaign. So, they aren't going to call him an election denier. And something went wrong with my stuff. My browser is just not catching up, so... bear with me. Donald Trump is also licking his wounds after many candidates he endorsed were not able to nab a seat from Democrats or defend already red seats. For example, Dr. Oz was not able to keep a Pennsylvania Senate seat red in the race against Democrat John Fetterwoman for outgoing Senator Pat Toomey's seat. Now, I think that mail-in ballots can potentially create voter regret because I know a lot of the vote blue no matter who voted for Fetterman by mail and then found out via the debate or the news from the debate that happened way too close to the election and way too late after they sent in their ballots is going to create some voter regret. They're going to be, they're sending a handicapped person. Not that a handicapped person is bad, but somebody that can't form a cohesive sentence. Okay, the race in Colorado won't be called or even projected until every single ballot is accounted for considering the razor-thin margins. Boebert posted a meme to Twitter where an animated figure is poking the Colorado results with a stick and saying, "Come on, do something," in an urge for results to filter in faster. Okay, that's news. She tweeted something. Colorado's 3rd congressional district was not even considered a competitive race by the nonpartisan Cook Political Report or any other metrics, with most assuming that the incumbent pro-Trump lawmaker would easily win her re-election. But you notice there's problems counting the votes, so maybe that's why. The massive Colorado district encompasses the entire western and nearly the entire southern parts of the state, and thousands of ballots still need to be counted there. Not millions, but thousands. State law allows candidates to seek a state-paid recount when the margin between the first and second placing candidates is 0.5% or less. If the gap is larger than that threshold, the candidate must pay for the recount themselves. The unexpectedly competitive race is giving Boebert, one of the most prominent Republicans in the House, a run for her money against former Aspen City Council member. Republicans needed to pick up a net 5 seats in the 2020 midterm to obtain 218 seats total and take back majority in the lower chamber of Congress. So far, the margins are 208 and 190. As results keep filtering in from across the country, polling was not extensive in the district, but 2 polls conducted in July and September showed Boebert ahead. Another in October, which was funded by Democrats, had Frisch ahead by 5 points. And that's because polls aren't intended to reflect the popular opinion. They're meant to sway the popular opinion. So, it does. Of course, a Democrat-funded poll is going to be doing better than another poll. All right, so Boebert has only served 1 term in Congress, assuming office in January of 2021, after a campaign that focused a lot on her pro-gun and pro-Trump ideals. Many of her ads in the 2020 election cycle focused on her open carrying a firearm and featured Shooter Grill, a restaurant in Rifle, Colorado, where staff members were encouraged to openly carry. I bet you that restaurant has never been robbed. She owned the restaurant from 2013 until earlier this year. Boebert ascended to the House after unexpectedly beating the then-incumbent Republican Scott Tipton in the primary. She's not scrolling for me either. In the primary, and then defeating Democrat and former state rep Diane Bush in the general. So, way to go, Boebert. Keep it going. We're still winning.